Hey y'all, so I wanted to come on right quick and make this announcement. My readings are not for everybody, okay? And the ancestral readings that I did back a couple months ago, someone was complaining and saying that they tried everything I recommended and it was to no avail. Well, that's not really my problem, is it? And see, I didn't really like the tone of that email, so I let the person know you're still searching for answers, correct? Okay, but see, what people need to understand is not every reading is for you. It's a general reading. If it works for some people that are just starting on their spiritual walk or ascension, then great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I had to put those readings out because that's what my guides told me to put out, because you don't just jump from being in mess to being a high level practitioner doing your own shit. Sometimes you have to start with a foundation, and many people have started in the foundation of religion and they still walking around here broken, busted and disgusted. Are they not? Okay. So the purpose of my ancestral readings was to help those younger, I would say not just younger generations, but people who wanted something like that. I don't give out high level spiritual advice for free. So I'm not going to tell you how to break a hex for free. You're going to, I'm just not doing rituals for people. Okay. And not only that, I'm not going to give my knowledge out for free because I don't know who's who. And so if I give out something for free and you run back and tell somebody that's actually my rival or my competitor, then that's a problem for me. See, and that's why I don't do the rituals, because there has to be non-disclosure agreements and things like that. And I know that there were people coming over to my channel from Raynetta Jones' channel. Okay. And no disrespect to those people, but she threw me under the bus, calling me all kind of names. And yet look at the state of her life and look at the state of mine. All shade intended. So if she could help you, you wouldn't be coming over here, right? Those readings were not meant for everybody. Those were readings for the people that it was going to speak to. If prayer rain does not work for you, great. I was in prayer rain. It still works in some cases. It's not for everybody. The reading clearly said, if you would like, you can use this modality as a guideline, but you can also structure your own. Okay. Nobody's going to get the hell off of your back for you. At least I'm not. And I mean it like that because I have to check people. If you think that I'm going to get the hell off of your back for you after you damn 50 years old and you've been dealing with this stuff, it's not happening. Why? Because I have my own life to live and I'm not taking on any of your karmic debt. This is not just about a decision. It's about the narcissism involved there because you expected me to do it. And then when I didn't jump at the opportunity, you turned cold. So don't any of you write me expecting me to take on your mess. It won't happen. See, I know there's a lot of black female narcissists and people out here that think they know so much about these systems, but yet they got so much hell in their life. They know so much about magic. They know so much about hexes. They know so much about curses. They know so much about prayer, but yet they are bound up and shackled and they ain't even free. But I thought you knew so much though. Furthermore, there is a creator. I don't know what they taught you in your system or in your background, but there is a creator and a supreme intelligence that is over your ancestors, that is over your angels, that is over your demons, that is over your spirit guides, your animal spirits, that is over you. Okay? So if the supreme intelligence or source don't want it done, it ain't gonna fucking get done. Period. And you need to understand that. I didn't hear not one mention of God, but yet people expecting to have shit off of their back. Who do you think will help you with that? And if you don't believe in God, I don't know why you would be questioning anything about black magic in the first place, because if you don't believe in God, then you shouldn't be believing that magic exists. You can't really have one without the other. Because if you believe in magic, that means you believe in spirit. And if you believe in spirit, you must believe in the author and the creator of spirit, correct? See, that's why people have to do their own work to an extent, and we can only be assistants. That's why people can only do so much and should only do so much. You practitioners, stop taking on too much, okay? Stop taking on so much. If my reading does not resonate for you, or some recommendation I gave you doesn't work, then that's fine. It just wasn't for you. It may be for somebody who's half your age, which the majority of my podcast listeners on Anchor are between the ages of 18 and 22. If an 18-year-old does not know how to pray, how the fuck they gonna get a curse up off of their back? Not saying that the prayer would remove the curse necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that A plus B equals C. What I'm saying is, if you don't even know how to get your prayers heard, how you gonna get that motherfucking witch down the street from fucking with you? You need to start with a foundation. That's what those ancestral readings were about, foundation. Okay. Learn how to speak a thing that be not as though it were. That is the foundation of spell work. Speaking that which be not as though it were, or manifesting it, pulling it in. So if you don't know how to pray, then you don't know how to do magic, baby. And your magic is weak. If you think you know how to do magic and you don't know how to pray, and you don't know how to move things through prayer, then I know your magic doesn't work, and I know that you have no magical or high-level spiritual abilities, because you cannot have one without the other. Prayer may be the Christian name for it, but it's also known as a petition and a spell, a good spell, a gospel in the occult. So you can't have one without the other. But if you don't believe in a supreme intelligence, I don't know why you would be worried about black magic anyway. Just saying. I don't know why you would even be worried about no soul contracts or no ancestors if you don't believe in a supreme intelligence that brought you through here via your ancestors and brought human beings here. I don't know why you'd even be worried about it. See, there needs to be some lining up over there. And it ain't on my end. So what I put out as far as the ancestral readings were things that need to be put out for people that may be just starting out. There's people that are just starting out in certain areas that are learning more. There has to be foundation. I'm not just going to jump straight to level 15. That's not what a teacher is supposed to do. They don't just start you out on level 15. There's people out there that don't know prayer warfare. There's people out there that don't know spiritual warfare. There's people out there that may have heard of it, but they don't know how to really use their own power in that respect. That's what those readings were for, the ancestral readings from a couple months ago. That's what they were for, to show people how they can start with themselves. And a lot of the work is you doing it yourself. A lot of the work is not paying somebody hundreds of dollars to do it for you. A lot of it is doing it yourself, because like a lot of honest practitioners or honest people will tell you, if you do it yourself, it's got more power. It's more likely to go through. It's more likely to work. Why? Because your energy signature's on it, and it's your will. It's your core. It's your chakras. It's your frequency. It's your voice. It's your mind. It's your blood. It's you. It's everything that encompasses you, your astral bodies, your subtle bodies, all of that. It's you. It's your dreams. It's your goals. It's your family. It's your home. It's you. Can't nobody do you better than you can do you. Okay? Can't nobody fix you better than you can fix you. That doesn't even make good sense. And that's a narcissistic scapegoating tenet. And I don't accept it. So maybe others may feel different. That's okay. I'm not others. I'm unique and I'm set apart. I'm not Obia. I'm not Ifa. Okay. I'm not Palo. I'm not Lukumi or Santeria. I'm not a part of any of those systems. I am a standalone occultist, magician / wizard. Okay. I know a lot of different things. But as far as me telling you, as far as me breaking a soul contract, I'm not going to do it because I'm not allowed to do it. That's something that's way above my motherfucking pay grade. Now, I can assist in a lot of areas, but unless the Most High tell me I can touch that, I'm not touching it. You know why? Because when hubris gets in the way, when pride cometh, it cometh before a fall. See? And there's a lot of practitioners that may say that they can do that. Have they done it for you yet? Because you seem to still be searching. And I'm not being smart. I'm just keeping it a fucking stack. Have they done it for you yet? Obviously not, because they don't have the power to do it. That's why I put that video out about demonic soul contracts. They don't have the power to do it. That's why you're still searching. The church couldn't do it. You're still searching. Nobody's been able to do it for you. Why? For the reason that I said. You have to go to source for that. Source has to give a special concession for that. And most people are not willing to get burned up and come out of the fucking oven smoking. You know, hot like fire, you know. Most people not willing to take on that kind of heavy heat. You know what I'm saying? Because when you messing with people's soul contracts, and see, if Source wanted it done, Source would do it. That's just a common sense thing. But no, not for me. And, you know, because I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. That's why. And I'm not going to do or participate in anything I don't agree with. And, you know, it wasn't about, you know, shunning anybody or making anybody feel bad. I'm just saying, when you find somebody that can do it for you, feel free to let me know. Because about half your life has gone by and they hadn't done it yet. And I'm just saying, like, coming up on 50 years and ain't nobody done it for you yet. When is this miracle supposed to happen? Have you ever considered that maybe the Most High Source, Creator, Creatrix, whatever you would like to call it, have you considered that the universe is waiting for you to finally understand certain things before things can be repaired? Sometimes all it takes is us understanding and realizing some things. And sometimes things are just miraculously fall in place just like that. Sometimes we just have to come to an awareness. Sometimes we have to let certain things go. Sometimes we have to walk away from certain situations. Sometimes it's just as simple as understanding us and doing the work on us, cleaning up our messes, sweeping up our trash off of the floor. You know, sometimes it's just as simple as that, and miraculous things can begin to happen. I'm a believer in self-work. I'm a believer in shadow work. I'm a believer in dealing with the shadow side of the subconscious. I'm a believer in facing that person in the mirror. Fuck what granddaddy did. Fuck what grandmama did. Yeah, I know. But they before me, you know, they were them. I'm me. I can't help what they did. But what I can do is make sure that I don't follow in those footsteps and be the best me that I can be. Okay, what I can do is try to do what I'm supposed to do to the best of my abilities. That's just how I feel. You know, people live in the past so much that they don't know where the fuck they're going in the future. Now, I'm not talking bad about this person. I appreciate her contacting me. I'm just saying, I noticed the energy change. And a black butterfly just flew to my door. Or looked like a black moth just flew up to my door. See, I noticed the energy change. When I didn't decide to tell her no fluff. I could have made up a bunch of cockamamie shit. I didn't do it. I didn't get a chance to reply to her email, and I guess she got annoyed or whatever, and it's okay. It's all right. But either way, that's not my that's not something that I'm allowed to touch. I may be allowed to go here, go there. There's a lot of people. I don't know any people that's allowed to mess with soul contracts like that. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. I guarantee you, if you find somebody that's willing to try that shit, it's either not going to work or they're going to actually make the problem worse. I guarantee you that. And Spirit said, guarantee that. So it's up to you. You do what you want to do, you know. But, yeah, I have to put out the messages that they tell me to put out for the people that will have the most benefit. Y'all high level people that know all of this shit, really, if you know so much, why are you watching me? If you know so much. Just saying, if you know so much, why are you watching me? Why are you listening to me? Because, see, I don't listen to people that tell me everything I already know. I listen to people that I can learn from. Just me. I mean, unless you're an energy vampire, not saying this person, I'm just saying, unless people are energy vampires and plagiarizers and haters or whatever, hate watchers, why would you be listening to me if you know it all, if you know all about the black magic and the hexes and the curses and how to fuck this shit up and fuck it up, hey, fuck it up. If you know all about fucking it up in the spirit, You know what I'm saying? And you on your magician shit, why would you be listening to me if you know it all? And on that note, I'm out.